Hi, everyone. In this day and age of Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn, it is so nice to see all of you in person. And I am just thrilled to have so many people here with me tonight to celebrate the official release of my new book, Propel. So I thought I would start by sharing a short story with you. I want to take you back a few years ago, maybe a few decades ago, to when I was a little girl. And I grew up in a family of artists. There were painters, sculptors, jewelry makers, potters, and yet I was a different creative type. I loved singing and acting and writing. And so I got an early start. I wrote poetry, creative short stories, song lyrics, and then I moved on to writing college essays and term papers, and then eventually wrote corporate business plans, press releases, and executive speeches. Writing has always been a passion for me. And so again, I'm very proud now to be able to hold in my hands the dream of writing a book that I've had since I was a little girl. So, thank you. I wanted to write this book the old-fashioned way. I wanted to come up with a unique idea, write a book proposal, find a great agent, get a publisher, and then write this book. But it wasn't easy. There were a lot of challenges along the way, a lot of stress and anxiety, a lot of phone calls to friends and text messages for support. But it was also an amazing experience. It was creative and fun. I got to meet incredible entrepreneurs and do interviews. There was a lot of joy involved. And all of you who are writers in the room know exactly what I'm talking about. So now comes the difficult part of selling this book. My publisher told me that for a book like mine to be successful, it needs to sell about 5,000 copies in the first year. And 5,000 copies, in addition to that, I need to generate a lot of buzz and excitement and show some sales growth in the first couple of weeks. And so I thought I would give you, some of you who don't know about the book, a little bit of a background. So Propel is a business book, and it's about smart marketing, how to use marketing to move yourself forward. And I've based this on 5 principles. I boiled them down to the 5, and they are strategy, story, strength, simplicity, and speed. And I designed the book so that it would be applicable to anyone, whether you work in a small business or a large corporation, and it would be adaptable, so could be for any type of organization across all industries, a nonprofit, financial services company. So that's what the book is about. And when it comes right down to it, marketing, to me, is a core skill that we all need. We've all got to be really good at promoting ourselves, whether we do run a small business, whether you work in a corporate team, or maybe you're a college student and you've just graduated and you're trying to move your career forward. Marketing is something that's important to all of us, and so I wrote that book to help everyone move forward. And so tonight, as you leave, I hope that you'll not only think about maybe how this book could help you, but maybe someone else that you know. Maybe you know a college student who's thinking of studying business. Maybe you have a friend who's dreaming of opening a company someday. Maybe you know an artist who just released a CD and is trying to promote that CD and sell it. I really, again, wrote this book to help all kinds of people move forward. And so I thought I would close by just sharing with you a couple of speaking engagements that I have lined up. I've been invited to go to Regis University next month and speak to their management school. I'm very excited about that. And then I'll be back the week of September 17th. I'm going to be speaking at Ravenna Third Place Books. Woohoo! Giving a talk to women entrepreneurs about how they can be more successful. I'm also going to be speaking that week at Elliott Bay Bookstore, talking to artists on how they can promote their artwork. The following week, I'll be on the east side, and I will be speaking at the Bellevue Barnes & Noble, again talking to artists about how to move their artwork forward. And then the next month, I'm at the Seattle Chamber of Commerce, Seattle University, and the speaking engagements continue throughout 2013. So thank you so much. I have a couple final notes to say to all of you. I wouldn't have all of these opportunities if it weren't for you. And I wanted to specifically thank a few people. Michael Brasky, where are you? Hiding somewhere in the back. Michael got up very early this morning, helped me buy flowers, and was head of the decorating committee. And I have a few other manly men who arrived early that we put to work to decorate. Brett and Ed, I want to thank you so much. And my final thank you is to Michael Coy, who's seated here. He is the manager of Ravenna Third Place Books. And he and those manly men lugged up lots of boxes of the book. And as a bookstore manager, he's committed to sitting here for 2 hours tonight. And so I hope that all of you will help ensure that he doesn't have to leave here with very many boxes of books to carry out. So thank you to Michael, and I really want to end by having everyone raise their glasses if you have them. And I just want to thank all of you so much for your help and support. Before you take your sip of drink, I have free bottles of Propel water, which I thought was kind of fun. I hope that, I don't want to lug those out either, so take as many as you'd like as you leave. And really thank you all for helping me make my dream of publishing this book come true. Thank you.